Hey friends, Jenn here from Oxijen Mind Body Coach of over 25 years. My whole mission is to help people feel stronger and think better so they live better. At least that's been my journey. And in this episode today, I want to talk about ditching the diet mentality. What do I mean by that? I know for me growing up, I would count calories, and I remember one time being a waitress and there was this pizzeria next to me and I really wanted a slice of pizza so bad, but I had all this guilt around it. Like, how many calories is it? Am I going to get fat? And I say that because that was my mentality as a kid. And honestly, for many years, I don't know if you can relate to that, but having this guilt around the food that we're eating and then being really restrictive. And then when we're restrictive, we want something even more. I don't know about you, but if somebody says I can't, or in my head, I'm like, I can't have it, I just want it. So I want to talk about ditching the diet mentality, the diet mindset. In fact, I don't even like that word anymore. I don't like the word diet. I like to think of it as fuel. When I am looking at foods nowadays and for the past few years, I look at food as how is it fueling my body? I am an energy junkie. I love to have energy, and not in the form of caffeine where my energy would crash, but to have energy all day long. My day starts at 20 to 4 and I'm on the go seeing clients, making calls, doing podcasts, going to class, and I don't go to bed till around 10 o'clock. So I need to make sure that I have enough energy, enough fuel, and that is in my foods. So if I were to look at it as dieting and restricting, I am cutting off my energetic source, my food source. So here's what I want to propose. What if we look at the meal as this sense of fueling up our body, fueling up our minds? What if you take the next time you eat a meal, really take the time to savor those foods? Now, I'm not saying don't have pizza or don't have a burger or don't have your favorite foods. I'm saying have them, but take the time to actually appreciate them. Take the time to sit down and have an experience. Maybe you have pizza, but maybe you have a better quality pizza instead of going to, I don't even know. We have a really good pizzeria over here, so that's the only place that I really go. But if you're going to have the quality of food, have really good food. I also like chipwiches. There's one place that I go for a chipwich. It's a yellow brick road, and I have half, and I really take the time to savor that chipwich. So I'm not saying don't eat those foods. I still eat pizza and ice cream from time to time. It's not my main food source because I want energy, and those foods don't give me the energy that protein, like lean chicken or fish or even beef and vegetables do. I would love for you, if you're struggling with food like I did for many years, it's so much nicer when you can sit down and actually not be restrictive. When I go out to dinner with my husband and our family, I don't deprive myself. If he's having dessert, I will taste a piece of his dessert. It's not something I order because I'm not really a dessert person, but I don't deprive myself. Wouldn't it feel better, or let me ask you, how would it feel if the next time you sat down at a meal, there wasn't all this guilt around it? Because here's the thing, when we're feeling guilt or we're eating fast and we're eating crappy food, we feel crappy. And that energy is now soaking into our body. So not only are we eating the bad foods, but we're also mentally putting out that energy. And so we're thinking bad. So we're eating bad, thinking bad, feeling bad. It's like this bad cycle. Let's break the cycle. Let's break the cycle today. Let's break that diet mentality today. Instead of being on a diet, why not be on this quest for energy, this quest for feeling good? And we can do that in the foods that we're eating. My biggest tip, if you were to walk away with anything, number one, anything around food, start to change the size of your plate. I eat off of a salad plate for dinner or a bowl, depending on what we're having. A smaller plate, you're going to have that same feeling of being full, but you're not going to fill the plate. Number two, really start to look at the foods that you're eating. Are they quality foods? Are they fresh vegetables? Where can you add some greens into your food where you can actually get some energy from those foods? How do you feel when you're eating the foods? Is it giving you energy or is it depleting you from the energy? You know, after you had one of those meals and you're like, I ate too much. I feel like a lead weight. I don't like feeling that way. I don't know if you do, but I don't like feeling like that. And so that's why I pay attention to the foods that I eat. I'm making sure I'm eating throughout the day. I have protein at every meal. I take supplements that help me when I don't have a chance to prepare a meal. Like my very first meal is a protein shake, and I'll share that link in the comments below. I do that because I'm just lifting and then I'm going right into coaching clients, and it's something that I can digest very easily and I get my protein in. So I'm already repairing my muscles from a workout. Biggest takeaway today, you know I like to keep these short and sweet. So the habit hack of today is ditching that diet mentality and replacing it with how can I fuel my body? How can I give it what it needs so I can do the things that I want during the day and have the energy that I want to have and feel good? If you make these small, simple changes, one little change at a time, you're going to feel better day after day. And here's the thing I want to caution. A lot of times we start to do these things and our old habits pull us back, and then we get into this feeling terrible that we're now eating that 2 or 3 slices of pizza. Don't do that. That is normal. I want you to focus on the good that you are doing, the fact that you are making change, the fact that you're even watching this video. Give yourself some credit. Start focusing on the wins and the good things that you're doing, because we want to create more of that. And if we're looking at it energetically, that is where we want to focus it. Focus on the good things you're doing. Focus on the healthy habits that you're doing. Yes, you might have setbacks. We all do. We're human. But if we focus on this setback, that's where our energy goes. So remember, I teach to 3 things, 3 bodies: the physical, the mental, and the energetic. If you tap into those 3 and you keep them in tune daily, you're going to feel good. All right, friends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with the friends. We need more people feeling good and living good. Till next time, I'll catch you later.